Today, I'm going to give a short tutorial on how to download citations from Google Scholar and put them into EndNote. For this tutorial, I'm just going to search for my own papers and download them in. I'm going to search for A.L. Reister, and so you can see that my papers are the ones coming up here. And so there's a couple different ways that you can get them into your EndNote. And so the first way is to access the PDF and upload it into EndNote, and the second way is to just use the citation itself. So once you've loaded up your paper, you can go into the PDF and then download your PDF. And you can save it to what you need to save it to and then download it. Then you're going to want to open up EndNote. And we're just going to do a new file for this example. So here's our new file. So now what we're going to want to do is import in that PDF that we just had. So we can go to import file. We're going to go into our downloads and we're going to choose this file. We're going to import it. We're going to make sure there's, right now it's saying that if this is a duplicate of something that's already in there, we would still import it. And then if we don't want to import duplicates, we would discard duplicates. And then we would import it in. And now you see here we have all that information in. And when we double click on it, you can see that we now have the PDF right next to it, so we can read through and make notes on the PDF. And then we also have all of its information in here. Now, this works really, really well for newer articles. So if you look at things that are a little bit older, sometimes if you go to their PDF, which we're doing here, and you download it, when you try and upload it in, so file import. So when you upload it in, it won't bring in any of that data. It'll just bring in the title that you gave it and whenever you updated it. So it doesn't have the metadata attached onto it. So if you get situations like this where you would now have to fill this out manually, one thing you can do is instead go back to Google Scholar. This is the paper that we're trying to cite, and you're going to hit these two quotation marks, and then you just hit EndNote. And so what this is doing is downloading the file with all the metadata for that particular thing. So if we open that up in EndNote, you can see we now have all that metadata in here. That's really easy to just bring in, but there's no attached PDFs. So like the newer ones, if you want all of your citations to have their attached PDFs, you can go in and double click on it, and then you can actually attach a PDF to it by going to your downloads, or where I had it was my downloads, and then hitting example paper. That will bring it in. So now this is now attached into this file. And then when you hit exit, it will ask you if you want to save it, hit yes. And now you can see here that it actually has something attached to it. So if we go in here, this was the original one we were able to bring in because it's 2019. It had all that metadata available for us. So once we brought in the PDF, it automatically brought in all that metadata. And then in this case, because it was an older paper that didn't have the metadata available, we had to bring it in through Google Scholar and then go and attach our PDF afterwards. Either way that you need to do it, you can get it done and fairly quickly without manually typing anything. Add in all the information you need into EndNote to cite those papers. If you're working on a scientific paper, I really suggest downloading my scientific research paper checklist that'll be available in the description below. It walks you through every step for how to very quickly write and publish your scientific papers. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.